to my channel. Of course, it's Ev, and I hope you all are having a good day, a good night, whenever it is that you're watching this. Of course, you know where I am. I'm in Ava's room. This is my little recording area, and of course, we know she's sleeping. It's the only time I can record without any interruptions. So today I wanted to come on and talk about what didn't work for me. So guys, I tried keto. I don't know what it did to my body. Like, I did my research, I did the foods, I did everything. Um, and everything that I tried, it just did not work for me. It did like a reverse type thing on my body. Like, I became bloated, I became constipated. Like, I just felt like I was expanding with doing like the whole carb count, and it said you had to watch your calories. So I was trying to do all of that, and it just became too much for me. So I was doing meals, and I'll insert some of the meals that I did and I tried. Maybe I did it wrong, but I believe I was doing it to the T. Like, no carbs sometimes, really really low carb stuff I was eating, and my body was just like, no, this does not work for me. And so in trying keto and trying the trend, what's popping right now, what's going on right now, it didn't work for me. So what that taught me, and of course y'all know I got something out of it, that taught me to not do the trendy stuff. Do what worked for you. Like, for me, like, what worked for me was watching what I was eating. I could still eat food. I was just watching what I was eating, and I was dropping the weight. But because what was trending was, oh, keto, oh, I lost this amount of weight, I lost that amount of weight, oh, this worked for me. And just seeing all of the great results and everything. And I'm not saying that, keto is just like a womp thing. No, it works for different things, works for different people. But I wanted to try it because I thought, oh, it'll kick my weight loss journey, my health and fitness journey into another gear. But it didn't work for me. It was like a whole new, like, I was feeling so just like, and I did it for 2 weeks. I did it for 2 weeks, and the first week I was just like, okay, well, maybe my body's just getting used to it, getting adjusted to it. But the second week, like, y'all, it was just too much. And that just taught me you can't always go with the trend. Like, in my life, like, I learned that I can't follow the trend. I can't go and do what everybody else is doing, especially as a Christian. Like, that don't work for me. The things that people do, and oh, it might seem fun, and I want to go do it, or I want to go try it or something. If it's contrary to the will and the way of God, I can't do it. So I learned that early on. It took some bumps and bruises for me to get it. You can't do everything everybody else is doing, and I was always considered the person that stood out. Well, I learned that that is a good thing. Like, it's not always like a bad thing, you being awkward, or you're just somebody that just stands out. Like, a lot of things just don't work for me that works for other people, or a lot of things that other people do I just can't get with. And today in our society, or in my generation, like, trends is what's in, and I'm not for it. Like, I can't do it. Like, I'm me, and I'm gonna be me until the day that I die. Like, this is the person that God has created me to be, and I'm learning every day new things about myself, and things that I have going on about me, or things that that's just me. Like, it's just Ev. So I deal with that, and I'm okay with it. Like, I can't do keto. I just can't do it. It just did not work for me. Yes, I know you might say, oh, you only did it for 2 weeks. Well, those 2 weeks were traumatizing enough for me to be like, I ain't doing this. I'm going back to what I know, what worked, and that's what I'm going to do. And that's how, life is. You have to do what works for you. Yes, people can give their opinions, their suggestions, they can give you whatever. And I'm not saying don't listen to people's advice, don't listen to people's suggestions. No, wise godly counsel is great. I listen to it, I take heed to it, you know. But I'm saying, like, you as yourself, like, don't just go and just be like, oh yeah, I can try that, that worked for so and so, I believe it's gonna give me the same results, or it's gonna do the same thing for me. Now, I didn't believe that keto was gonna give me the same results as somebody else, but I did believe that it was going to do something for my weight loss, health, and fitness journey. And it just didn't do what I had planned for Ebony. So I was just like, this ain't working. So I just wanted to encourage you. I want to come on here to encourage you to not follow the trends. Not every trend is bad, but if you have not noticed or realized, trends are in for split seconds. Before you know, it's something else out to replace it, or something else new is popping. Sometimes it's 3 and 4 things popping at the same time. And if you're trying to save money, or you're trying to be on a budget, or you're living holy and you're a Christian, there are some trends that you cannot partake in, especially when new phones and new technology and all of that come out. I'm not fit to go in my pocket to go and get this new stuff that come out, and in a month later, 30 days, 60 days later, something else new coming out, and I gotta go back to the store and be like, oh, this is old now. Like, that's the world that we live in. Things are changing left and right. So if you're trying to keep up with the trends, you're gonna lose yourself, because you're no longer gonna know who you are. You're gonna be trying to keep up with everything else and what's going on. You're gonna lose yourself. 2, you're gonna be broke if you're trying to keep up with the technology and everything that's going on. Like, no, I'm not fit to do that. 3, it's just not, I mean, trends are not all what they're set out to be. You have some that are not just, some things that aren't just trends, like they actually last, like, but trends are normally what it is. It's trending for now, and then it's like, it's no longer. So I just wanted to encourage you to be you, to be different. The Lord said that we are peculiar people. I am a Christian. I believe in the Lord, and I'm a peculiar person. Like, I'm set apart. You know, I'm different. So people may not understand why I don't do certain things, or why I do certain things, but that's for me to do. Like, that's what I do. So I just want to encourage you to be you, you know. Don't follow the trends. And I'm not saying for anybody that's doing keto that it's just not, it don't work, or, you know, because I have a sister friend that she did keto and it did amazing for her. And I was, you know, excited for her. And I'm still happy that it helped her in her weight loss and health and fitness journey. Like, she looked amazing. But for me, it don't work. And I know other people, you know, that have tried it and they look phenomenal. But for Ebony, like for Ev, it don't work. It just don't work for me. So I just wanted to come on and just say, y'all, that did not work for me. I'm going back to what I know, watch what I eat, count my calories, my exercising and all of that. That's what I'm going to stick with. That's what I'm going to go with. And I hope you all have an amazing day, night, whenever you're watching this. And be encouraged to not follow the trend. Do what's not trending. Do you, you know, do what it is that you love to do, or just, you know, be you. Like, you be the you that God has called you to be, and you'll be okay. You don't have to worry about, you know, I mean, it's okay to try stuff. I'm not saying that it's not okay to try different things to see how it worked. Just like I tried keto and it just didn't work for me. I just wanted to see, okay, what's the hype about? What, you know, what is it? And it just didn't work for me. And I'm not saying that it does not work. I'm not against keto. I'm not against anything. I have to do what works for Ev. And what works for Ev is what Ev has to do. So, you know, don't jump on the trend bandwagon. Be you. I will talk to you all later. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification, and comment, share this video. And I hope you guys continue to watch my channel. And I will talk to y'all later. Thanks again for watching. Bye.